Inspiring Uganda. Brought to you by
Youth, elderly, and persons with disabilities. It's time to choose our leaders. Let's show up and participate in the Special Interest Group elections. Starting June through August this year. Your vote, your voice. My vote, my voice. This message is brought to you by the Uganda Electoral Commission.
Good evening and welcome to UBC News Tonight with me, Sharon Chamdisha and Megalu Mohammed on Sign Language. In our top stories of today, UBC News Tonight, the Uganda Scouts Association has been blocked from accessing the Kazi Scouts grounds after security force denied them entry. Now forced to hold their convention near Kubo Central, the group has appealed to their founder, President Yoweri Museveni, to intervene. Kai reports.
We shall never surrender. The Scouts had come to discuss how to end the violence on their land and to address who broke into their offices recently and reclaimed their position.
Instructions that we don't go inside. So we are not going to cause any violence. Scouts are not violent. We are not going to cause commotion here. We are not going to force ourselves into Kazi. I've talked to the commander and explained our position, that the difference between Uganda Scouts Association and the Boy Scouts that claim to be the owners of Kazi is not their issue. It is our issue as Scouts.
Led by top leaders, Scouts were shocked as security blocked them from accessing their long-planned conference venue.
So what is being done here is not a legally binding approach. It is a mafiaism kind of arrangement. But just like the chairperson council said, we don't want to be violent. Otherwise, legally nothing would stop us from entering. The only thing which would appear to stop us entering is guns, which we do not fear. For the record, we do not fear guns. But then, we are in a community. We don't want to cause commotion. Maybe bullets are shot. It will not affect only us, but it will affect the people around this area. We have elders, we have sickly people, so we don't want to cause commotion in the area. Otherwise, if not for that, we will force ourselves to enter because there is no offense we will be committing.
Despite clearance from the police and army, soldiers blocked the Scouts' convention, denying entry and sparking shock and confusion. Blocked at Kazi, they set up chairs alongside the road and kicked off the ceremony with songs of defiance.
It is again very surprising that the agencies which are supposed to protect us, that we have the meeting, are the same agencies which have turned against blocking the meeting. But as Scouts, we shall never give up. As Scouts, we shall not surrender. We shall use all the legal provisions of the law because this association is governing over millions of the younger Scouts out there in this country. We shall use all the provisions to ensure that we get justice for the Scouts Association and our business continue going forward. And as a way forward, we are appealing to the patron because the president of this country, General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, is the patron of the Uganda Scouts Association. Whatever is happening in the Scouts Association, we believe you could be aware. But if not, you could interest yourself as the father and the leader of the house that issues within the fraternity and the movement of the Uganda Scouts are earlier sorted.
They just want to disorganize. These guys don't need from come back.
Youth attacked, chaos erupted, and army officers failed to restore order or stop the violence. Jane Nyiramahoro said their conference followed all rules and vowed to resolve those blocking them. They appealed to President Museveni for intervention since their land is being subdivided into plots and sold off. So that Kaye, UBC News.
Thank you, Sudat Kaye. Government has started building cancer institutes across the country to reduce the burden on Mulago Cancer Institute. The Minister for ICT and National Guidance, Dr. Chris Bariomunsi, revealed this during the burial of Kobusinge Fiona, daughter to State Minister Godfrey Kabyanga, in Mpondwe Lubiriha, Kasese District.
The Minister for ICT and National Guidance, Dr. Chris Bariomunsi, said the plan will bring cancer screening and treatment closer to communities.
And thanks for a message from the President.
We are getting many cases of cancer. Cancer is on the rise, not only in Kasese, but all over the country and all over the world, especially in the developing world. And as scientists, we know why it is increasing, but we need to do more in terms of educating the public on how you can avoid or minimize the risks of getting exposed to cancer. Now, we have the Uganda Cancer Institute, which is in Mulago, and the numbers are overwhelming. When you go there in Mulago, there are many patients coming from all over the country suffering from different types of cancers. And cancers can also get children. Children also can get cancer. At any age, you can get cancer. But as government, we have started on the process of building regional cancer institutes.
He also dismissed claims that Kasese ranks highest in cancer cases at Mulago.
On Monday, last week, we approved money to build the cancer institutes in the Mbale Hospital and the Arua, West Nile. We have already built one in Guru, and also we have secured funds for the Cancer Institute in Mbarara, the regional referral hospitals. And we are now going to get also money for this Midwestern, Potpoto, Hoima. So that you don't have to travel to Mulago, we establish super specialized services in the regional referral hospitals for the doctors to manage cancer at that level, so that not everybody has to go to Mulago Hospital.
Former Health Minister Dr. Crispus Chiyonga was concerned and called for a national study over rising cancer cases among the youth.
Fiona, wakomwanamu reporte ili asomawa silutaso salame sindemboro hapo emyaka yiwe omwana w'emyaka 35 36 faso bolo amapinyala mulere baitinya binyamatwalwa cancer omwabutuku bunene cancer yikahamba mundunya namabetu nga emyaka inalengireho.
Minister Kabyanga described Fiona as hardworking and God-fearing.
Ngendisaba mukama ndiye kiumuligania omwoyo w'omwana wayi ineyikabora.
She died of cancer at 35.
We pray that the Lord strengthens Minister Kabyanga's family and friends. In more stories, as the Buganda Kingdom prepares to celebrate the 32nd coronation anniversary of His Majesty the Kabaka, the founder of Kadimiro Souls Redemption Ministry, Brother Lugundani Charles, has prayed for the Kabaka of Buganda, asking for divine wisdom, protection and long life. This happened as they celebrated 5 years of the ministry, as he stated that this event marks a milestone in the ministry. The Kabaka's upcoming 32nd coronation anniversary is a cultural moment to connect faith with tradition.
Since we are about to celebrate the 32 years of King of Uganda Coronation, we are praying for Kabaka and the entire Uganda and Uganda land, that may the Lord revive everything to normal and put Uganda in order and at peace. We are here celebrating our 4 years of ministry as KSRM, and we thank God for the journey of these 4 years.
So many people have come up being witches, many people have come out drinking alcohol, taking drugs, which is not good. So we call upon the youth to avoid taking drugs, to avoid being jobless, to come up and also come to the church, to also pray.
Abekama batuzi awarungi naffe tujja
Bami kwangu ana inakuchenja ono.
Uncle, you can just use your phone.
Hey, tuina momo.
va ku mwana gununya change
Nayanziza nnyo.
nange kwete
Yes.
zo ziri mmeka
Jire satu kitundu.
Yes. Ngayiro sente nga zinsugeddeko.
But uncle, you can get from your phone.
Just keep on playing your bodies. What did you do? Mweba rutegeka nze no bola bankoye kuva ku macha ndi mu shopping. Juma jangu yambe ku munno muti kule bintu. Muri mutya?
Uncle, you're suffering again. Can you put it on your phone and make money?
Bye-bye. Mosuri do mutuma. Undazo kwagara. Naye. Thanks for baraba. Bit, empombo wasicharu wao. Jajja mwongereko. Bayagala nnyo olwombo lw'ekinyebwa.
Kandete kando.
Tewetaaga kutambula. Gwe ne bw'otuula.
Tubeere mu nzikiza.
Senga n'atuma olina okugumiikiriza.
Hello, Kampala, Uganda. In response to the national call of strengthening the traffic security, Good Products Group HGO brand has officially launched the Rider Selection Campaign. Registration is now open. Visit www.riders.hgo.com. Complete your registration now for a chance to win exciting prizes including motorcycles, exclusive HGO gift boxes, and official rider vests, all while promoting safe riding awareness. This is how to participate. Pay the registration fee, invite 3 friends to form a team of 4 and your registration fee will instantly be refunded. Begin your journey of honor today. Don't miss this opportunity. Join the challenge, promote road safety and become a pioneer rider. For details, visit the official Good Products website at www.hgo.com or call toll free 0800-335-555 or visit our offices at Kingdom Kampala 3rd floor to register now and win prizes worth millions.
Uniquely ours. Explore Uganda.
At UNOC, we believe in safety.
Use shoulders on your rollers. Bobby, again! What's the drama?
Drama? Colleagues, elections for special interest groups are calling. SIGs, elections, youth, PWDs, elderly. It's time to vote for our leaders, June through August. From village to parish to district to nationals, youth, PWDs, elderly. It's time, go vote your leaders. No! Elections are supposed to be peaceful. Easy vote, okay?
Youth, elderly, and persons with disabilities. It's time to choose our leaders. Let's show up and participate in the special interest group elections. Starting June through August this year. Your vote, your voice. My vote, my voice. This message is brought to you by the Uganda Electoral Commission.
Step into a world of excellence, comfort and pride with Royal Foam Furniture, crafted to perfection right here in Uganda. We bring you state-of-the-art living room furniture and bedding products at affordable prices. Our wide variety of mattresses include orthopedic, pillow top, spring mattresses suitable for institutions like hotels and many others for home comfort. With every piece telling a story of royal excellence, our products are built with the highest quality materials made to last. Experience royalty with Royal Foam Furniture, proudly made in Uganda, so buy Uganda and build Uganda. Visit our showrooms at Ginger Road, Chambogo Junction, Bukoto Chisasi Road, and on Victoria Mall, Entebbe, on the 1st floor.
When you want to relax your body and refresh your mind, welcome to Hotel La Confidential, Aroa's premier destination for luxury and comfort. The only hotel in Aroa City offering a serene atmosphere, breathtaking scenery. Come and discover our exclusive wellness club with packages that include a fully equipped gym, a rejuvenating sauna, steam bath, and a great sky blue swimming pool. For events, our state-of-art conference halls and versatile event spaces are perfect for hosting shows, wedding receptions, birthdays, and more. Come and enjoy our cinema hall and unisex saloon, all designed to meet your entertainment and grooming needs. Bring your family and let your kids splash around in our beautiful kids water park. We are located on Arua Pakwachi Highway in the heart of Arua City. Don't wait. Visit us on www.hotelconfidential.com or call us on 0761 688 181.
Welcome back from that short commercial break. In more stories, the global head of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community has spoken out strongly against the misuse of religion to mistreat women. Addressing thousands at the community's annual convention in the UK, Hazrat Mirza Masroor Ahmed said that Islam placed clear limits on polygamy to prevent abuse, not promote it. He said women are precious and should be treated with love and respect, never as inferior or second class. Stamson reports.
The Jalsa Salana is the largest annual Muslim convention in the UK, attracting over 30,000 participants from around the world. This year's gathering once again featured a special women's session attended by thousands both in person and virtually. Addressing the gathering, the spiritual leader of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community focused his address on justice, dignity and true teachings of Islam on the status of women.
That the men and women deserve the same rights. وَلَهُنَّ مِثْلُ الَّذِي عَلَيْهِنَّ. So it is wrong to mistreat them, to abuse them, to treat them just like sandals, to don't look upon them, to trample upon their rights. It is not right.
He addressed the topic of polygamy directly, saying that while Islam allows it under specific conditions, it should never be used to justify the mistreatment of women. The Khalifa reminded the audience that Islam introduced restrictions on polygamy to reform an already widespread custom known to endorse it.
No doubt you can marry, but remember, can you be just with women before marriage? If you can't be just, then you don't have a right to marry. And if you have one wife and you want to do another marriage, if you can't even fulfill the needs of the wife you already have, you have no right to marry a second one.
This message resonated well with the Ugandans who attended this convention, led by Maulana Muhammad Ali Kaire, the Amir and missionary in charge of the Ugandan Jamaat.
The society itself is, congested with such warped thinking and the practices that a woman is not given respect. That's why also in the previous speeches, the eminent scholars pointed out how many of the ladies and girl children are being mistreated in the countries you assume to be developed.
Because the Supreme Head told us that if you are not treating well your wife, then you are not going to do anything outside. Everything that we do, that we want to achieve, starts from our families. If our families are not at peace, then that means that the whole world won't be at peace.
Beg pardon from Allah, my Lord, for all my sins, and turn to Him.
Thank you so much, Samuel Seneno, for that report. The African Director, Global Green Growth Institute in Ivory Coast, Katerina, has asked African leaders to empower women to restore the environment. As they are the majority engaging in domestic farming, in this regard, we see more of suffering when it comes to climate change. Drought and excess rain in some parts of the world are as a result of climate disorder, where education of the community engaged in small and medium farming on climate changes would enable them know and utilize seasons effectively.
This was disclosed by Katerina Singerakis during the Women in Climate conference held at Makerere University Business School, Nakawa in Kampala.
I want to first of all commend you all for the initiative and the work that you do, the initiative to look at the green growth and the climate change subject. It's a great challenge of our time.
The The country director representative in Uganda Global Green Growth Institute, Fabio Martinez, assured the public that the organization will support climate change awareness programs.
Of climate change and environmental degradation that it has on the natural capital of Uganda. Uganda is endowed with so much richness, but there's also a risk of that being degraded. But we know as well that there's so many knowledge in tradition.
The principal of Makerere Business School, Professor Moses Muhwezi, says they have established a working relationship with the rural women to support proper farming practices.
Makerere University Business School has a mandate to offer business and management education, but has certainly to be concerned with sustainability issues. We have partnered with the other stakeholders, GGGI, GIZ, Ministry of Environment and Water, to deal with issues of climatic change.
The Deputy Director Environmental Management Unit, Makerere Business School, Irene Benham Namutebi, said they engaged rural women in Kayunga district to give practical education on climate changes.
So all these faculties and units in MOBS do what we call training. So their purpose mainly is to research and train. So we are going to go in these villages, meet these people, first of all do research and find out what are the exact things are affecting them. And after finding out, then we shall train them.
Chisache Jaden Chivirige and Komhendo Caroline Vanessa, offering bachelor's degree in business administration at MOBS, also shared experience on climate changes.
Climate change is a very sensitive topic when you talk about it, because this is where all of us are. Climate change is not on Mars or what, it's here on Earth where we are staying.
We lose lives because this is what happened, and that heap of rubbish that caused many people to lose their lives. And
Richard Chilembeka for UBC News.
Rotary clubs have stepped up efforts to fight maternal health challenges in Budondo Jinja district, delivering critical support to expectant mothers at Budondo Health Center 4. The outreach included the distribution of mama kits, sanitary towels, mental health support and blood donations aimed at reducing maternal risks and promoting safe deliveries.
The Rotary Club of Acacia Sunset, led by President Anne Musanabera, spearheaded the drive to reach vulnerable women and girls lacking access to essential reproductive health services. Early pregnancies are driving school dropouts, calling for stronger education and health interventions.
Some of these children, because we've found so many young teenage mothers, and so we realized if we can get into the education bit, then it will help a bit. If it can reduce these numbers, it will greatly improve on these stats.
The Rotary Club of Acacia Sunset, with support from the Rotary Club of Kampala Chivoli, led the youth-driven campaign, proving young leaders play a role in community health.
We realized that Budondo itself is a sub-county, and the health center had many needs. There were many mothers that were dying due to shortage of blood, and they could not afford even a mama kit and the reusable sanitary pads. That's why we came up with a blood donation at St. Stephen's Secondary School. It's a school that is just opposite the health center, so that we can manage to get some units of blood, where yesterday on the 25th of July we managed to collect at least 70 units of blood.
We're here to deal mainly with mental health and sickle cell awareness, because most of the times when mothers are about to give birth or after they've given birth, there's always that chance of them having challenges mentally. So we come in to intervene and talk to them and guide them and counsel them.
Despite the impact, health workers say more support is needed to meet growing maternal care demands.
Having challenges with drugs, because recently we are registering a number of malaria in pregnancy. We end up going out of a testament that is recommended in pregnancy.
Amaina ninze na Musuva Sofia nviirire Buyala Budondo. Twebaza abagenyi baffe mwebale kujja, mwebale bye mutuwadde. mwebale nebyomutusomesezza tubeebaza nnyo tusiimye
niwulira bulungi laba ngeri abantu kyaliza olwaleero batuuga mamaki neebale tusiima.
Expectant mothers say the intervention answers medical and emotional needs. Fahim Moyingo, UBC News.
Fish farmers in the 69 districts benefiting from the Uganda Climate Smart Agriculture Transformation Project will benefit from technologies that enhance climate resilience in the sector. The Commissioner for Aquaculture in the Ministry of Agriculture, Animal Industry and Fisheries, Bwanika Joseph, points out that the project increases productivity and market access.
The Uganda Climate Smart Agricultural Transformation Project, implemented by the Ministry of Agriculture, Animal Industry and Fisheries, will run for 6 years in the selected 69 districts. Under the fisheries value chain, the project aims to promote climate-resilient fisheries management technologies and innovations.
For effective implementation, the project prioritizes partnership with the various stakeholders to ensure timely achievement of the key project targets. Since its effectiveness, the project has engaged a number of stakeholders with the aim of sensitizing them about their roles in implementation and success. So you are very much part of the implementation and success.
The Ministry of Agriculture is engaging the private sector in the fisheries sector to explore opportunities for improving and providing quality inputs to farmers.
They also play a role in training the farmers on how to use these inputs effectively, offering technical support or extension services that complement the efforts provided by government extension workers. Private sector engagement will help to determine whether improved technologies and practices reach farmers and translate into higher fish productivity. The project will utilize innovative delivery mechanisms, such as the matching grants and e-vouchers, to provide inputs to farmers.
The project is linking farmers directly with the service providers. It is linking farmers directly to the providers of the input. So the way the project is designed, farmers even have an opportunity of providing feedback, so that if in any case they are cheated, they can always report, and that specific service provider will be handled.
The project will accelerate Uganda's transition to a climate-smart, resilient and market-oriented agricultural system to improve productivity, strengthen livelihoods and enhance food security. Adia Nakute, UBC.
Professor Charles Kwesiga, the Executive Director of Uganda Industrial Research Institute, says that Ugandans need to be specific with what part of the value chain they are focusing on. He called upon manufacturers to maintain quality at all stages of production in order to make global standard goods. This was during the closure of the 2025 Bobo Expo in Kololo.
To be all over the map. And try to cover all the bases it makes it difficult for enterprises to prosper. And so let's pay attention. Let's be specific in what part of the value chain we are focusing on. We shouldn't be. And even when you look at the categories of things we're importing, mineral fuels and oils, we have to speed up the exploitation of our own mineral wealth. We have to be considerate about how much we can use our renewable energies.
We are fighting fake products which are causing what? Cancer. In the long term, why don't I associate with something which is good? Better wine, better juice, better tea. If I have high blood pressure, I don't need to go on Muzinda telling the people, me I have medicine or wine. No, find out yourself. The Bazooms have found out. When I take out there, for them they don't listen to my boko boko. They just get the wine, the juice to their laboratories. You see them giving their awards.
We believe that people and business of Uganda deserve brand new zero mileage trucks built locally to international standards, not second-hand imports with a limited life and a high maintenance cost.
Now, the National Resistance Movement has released the notice about their first meeting of the 4th National Conference under their party, the National Resistance Movement Party. Of course, the theme will be building a shared prosperity, investing in Uganda's future. From the 27th August 2025 to the 28th of August 2025 at the Kololo Independence Ground, that's where these events actually will be taking place. The conference will receive the following for their consideration, which shall also constitute the agenda for the meeting. Keynote address by the National Chairman, presentation of the Right Honourable Secretary General's report, representation of names of recommended persons from the National Executive Council who are standing for elections to the following positions in the Central Executive Committee, namely the National Chairperson, First National Vice Chairperson, Second National Vice Chairperson female, and 6 Vice Chairpersons representing the regions of Uganda, East, Central, North, West, Kampala, and Karamoja. Campaigns by nominees in 3 above and subsequently elections. They will receive and pass resolutions regarding which persons have been elected to the offices enumerated in agenda item number 4, which is about the campaigns by the nominees in 3 above and subsequently elections. Receive the names of the persons who have been recommended by the National Executive Committee to be elected as the presidential candidate for the NRM of the 2026 presidential elections. On the agenda, number 7 will be to receive and pass a resolution or resolutions regarding which persons or person have been duly elected as the presidential candidate for the NRM in the 2026 presidential elections. Number 8 will be to address or an address by the elected 2026 presidential flag bearer. And of course, the last on the agenda will be anthems and adjournment. This was signed on the 26th of July 2025 by His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, also the National Chairperson and National Resistance Movement Party. We'll take a short commercial break.
Abeka baratuzi awarungi naffe tujja
Bamikwano ana ina kuchange ono
Uncle, you can just use your phone.
Tuina mombo
va ku mwana gwe change
nayanziza nnyo
yes sir zo ziri mmeka
jire 3
kitundu
yes sir
ngayiro sente nga zinzigweddeko.
But Uncle, you can get from your phone.
Just keep on playing your bodies. What if you move more? Mweba rutegeka nze no bora bankoye kuva ku machandi mu shopping. Juma jamwe ambe ku munno muti kule bintu. Muri mutya?
Uncle, you're suffering again. Can you put it on your phone and make money?
Bye-bye. Musuri domtuma. Unazo kuagara. Naye. Thanks for coming. Bit, empombo wazichari wawo. Jajja mwongere ko. Kayagala nyo rombo rw'ekinyego.
Kandete kando.
Tuwetaga kutambula. Gwe ne bw'otuula.
Tubeere mu nzikiza.
Senga n'atuma olina okugumiikiriza.
Hello, Kampala, Uganda. In response to the national call of strengthening the traffic security, Good Products Group HGO brand has officially launched the rider selection campaign. Registration is now open. Visit www.riders.hgo.com. Complete your registration now for a chance to win exciting prizes including motorcycles, exclusive HGO gift boxes, and official rider vests, all while promoting safe riding awareness. This is how to participate. Pay the registration fee, invite 3 friends to form a team of 4, and your registration fee will instantly be refunded. Begin your journey of honor today. Don't miss this opportunity. Join the challenge, promote road safety, and become a pioneer rider. For details, visit the official Good Products website at www.hgo.com or call toll free 0800-335-555 or visit our offices at Kingdom Kampala 3rd floor to register now and win prizes worth millions.
Welcome to the last segment of UBC News Tonight. And from the sports desk, the 10th edition of the Olympics Values Contest, hosted at Kabojo International School in Buziga Machindi, has climaxed with the Olympic solidarity loaded for this initiative. It attracted over 300 students from 30 schools who took part in 10 different competitions. John Barnes sent more with the report.
The students were categorized in 8 different Olympic values and were joined by 2 other official teams to make 10 to celebrate the 10th edition. The Olympic values and ethos after which the teams were named are excellency, peace, humanity, friendship, solidarity, respect, fair play, and balance between body, mind, and soul, joy of effort, and equity.
The attendance is good, the competition is good, and we are hoping that what the students learn from here and all the things they do, they take back to their different schools, they take back to their lives and to their society and community, and especially more those who are in sports, that they use these values as they are doing their activities both on and off the pitch to impact their lives and to create a better world.
At the contest, by the Olympic Solidarity, participants faced off in debate, quiz bowl, writing contest, storytelling, crossword puzzle, public speaking, poetry, read out loud, spelling bee, and speeding curbing.
But these values transcend sport. They are values that young people use every day as they conduct their way of life. When you look at things like friendship, we are saying trying to create friends, because in the world we live in today, we need to have as many friends as possible. We have things that are called solidarity. Solidarity means standing together in times of war, in terms of insecurity.
At the end of partnering alongside the Olympics, Uganda Olympics Committee for over 10 years, since 2015, and every year we've seen an increase in the contests that are being participated in by the various schools and students. We started off with only 5 contests. Those are debate, public speaking, poetry, and among others. Currently we are running, this particular year, we are running 10 contests that also include Rubik cubing, or what people know as cubing. We have spelling bee, where we have the students come and participate in spelling of words that are in the Olympism or Olympics culture.
In the day-long competition, the team of Olympic Value of Friendship emerged overall winner with 1,696 points. It was followed by Humanity, Excellency, Peace, Solidarity, Respect, Balance, and Fair Play. This 10th Olympic Values contest attracted participation from schools like Mbale Secondary School, Rubongi Army, and Mbarala High School. The best male and female debaters will represent Uganda next year at the 65th session of International Olympic Academy Youth Olympic Ambassadors Program in Athens. John Barnes, Centum, UBC.
Japan International Cooperation Agency, JICA, has committed to ensure social inclusivity and better livelihoods for people in Uganda's refugee settlements. The promise was made by the Japan's chief representative to Uganda, Yoshi, during a visit to Rhino Camp refugee settlement in Terego district. Promise the above.
International Cooperation Agency has been at the forefront of the Tokyo International Conference on Africa Development T-Card Cup in Uganda. The tournament is a reverse for under-16 girls living in refugee settlements and the host community. It's under JICA's Sports for Development program, which recognizes sports as an enabler for sustainable development. It contributes to improving health, education, women and young people's empowerment and social inclusion, peace development and promotion of tolerance and mutual respect.
The refugee and host communities are facing a lot of problems and challenges. So challenges are very huge and a lot, and what we can cooperate is very much limited. However, we are continuing this women's soccer event so that they can make coexistence among host communities and refugees. Also, we are supporting the livelihood improvement project and agroforestry project also in the refugee camps.
The T-Card Cup starts with qualifiers at various settlements before the final, whose 4th edition is due in September at the Federation of Uganda Football Association Technical Center in Njeru. The qualifiers, after which the winning team forms the majority for the final tournament, have been at Palolinya Settlement in Obongi District and at the Rhino Camp Refugee Settlement in Telego District this weekend, with a stop at Ramanja next. 3 teams including Omugo took part in the qualifier hosted in Rhino Camp of Fua Zone. It climaxed with Tika Village emerging champions after edging Ofua 3-2 in post-match penalties.
Previously in Tika we had issues like conflict, especially 2018 and up to 2020. There was no peace in Tika, but due to interventions of partners and the other stakeholders, we managed to at least bring peace in Tika through different activities like awareness and sports for peace. We do sports for peace in Tika that involves both the boys and the girls.
JICA partnered with Solitilo Bright Stars Football Club for quality technical ability of the players.
We have some of the most athletic girls here. I've met maybe 5 or 6 girls who are 12, 11, 13 and 14 who are my height. Girls who are 6-footers. These are girls that we can nurture into future sports persons, into the Mary Nubas, the Peace Proscovias and the rest. Then for the girls, I would tell them that the most important thing right now is to stay disciplined, stay on course, do not push yourself out of, do not reduce your odds of succeeding.
4 teams from Rhino Camp, Palolinya, Pagirinya and Ramanja refugee settlements and a few other teams selected by the Federation of Uganda Football Association will go for the finals in Jinja this September. Through this T-Card Cup, JICA promotes mutual understanding of refugees and the host community, promote gender equality and raise awareness about the Tokyo International Conference on Africa Development, T-Card. John Burns Sentamu, UBC.
That's all we had for you tonight. Before we sign out, we'll take a look at the headlines.
Brought to you by Uniquely Ours. Explore Uganda.
Khalifa condemns abuse of women and calls for justice and respect. Uganda Scouts Association's appeal to President Museveni intervention blocked at Kazi Scouts grounds. State Minister for Youth and Children Affairs Dr. Balam tips Masindi youth on poverty eradication programs. And in our sports, Olympic solidarity applauded as UOC marks 10 years of Olympic Valley contests.
Brought to you by Uniquely Ours. Explore Uganda.
Thank you for watching. My name is Sharon Chamdusha with Magalu Muhammad on Sign Language. You can join me later on for more news coming your way at 10 p.m. still on UBC TV, Inspiring Uganda.
Hello, Kampala, Uganda.
ku mulanga gw'eggwanga ogw'okunyweza obukuumi ku nguudo aba Good Product Group HGO brand batongoza mu butongole kaweefube gwe batuumye Rider Selecting Campaign. Kati osobola okwewandiisa ng'oyita ku kibanja kyabwe ekya www.riders.hgohgo.com. Weewandiise kati ofune omukisa oguwangula ebirabo eby'enjawulo okuli pikipiki n'ebirala ebisibiddwa mu bokisi ne reflector jackets eza HGO n'ekigendererwa ekyokutumbula envuga ennungi mu bantu. Eno y'engeri gy'osobola okwetabamu. Sasula ssente z'okwewandiisa. Funayo mikwano gye 3 okukola ttiimu y'abantu 4. Olwo ssente ze mukozesezza okwewandiisa